Hey my friend, it's Cameron here from Limitless Money Hub. In this video I'm going to show you why I switched to Convertkit from Getresponse, and I started using Getresponse at the very beginning of my online journey. And really what I found was that, it wasn't as user friendly, so I didn't necessarily enjoy my side of the email marketing as much as I do now when I use Convertkit. But I'm just going to run through quickly why, a few reasons why I moved from Getresponse. So one of the main reasons why is because if you look at their clients here, like IKEA and some of these other places, these are like bigger companies that might have massive email lists, and they're sending out maybe hundreds of thousands of emails each day, and their subscribers mightn't be as engaged. So let's just say that their subscribers aren't as engaged and they're getting a low open rate, low click-through rate. They're going to get put, usually Getresponse, when everybody's sort of sending these types of emails, more general, emails, promotional type emails, they get lower open rates, so the deliverability would be more lower with Getresponse. With Convertkit, if we scroll down here, you can see some of the people who use Convertkit, and these are more like personal creators who actually create like content and like have stuff like this here, like best-selling, like podcast, filmmaker, photographer, podcaster, novelist, writing coach. These people are delivering value, they're more personable, so I would say that they have a more engaged email list, and ultimately Convertkit would be on a better IP and your deliverability would be much higher with Convertkit. That was number one reason. The next sort of one was Convertkit, the next one was marketing platform. They do have is difficult to use and not as user friendly. So Getresponse isn't as user friendly as Convertkit, and I found it to be a little bit more harder to move about things, and there was so much stuff in there it kind of confuses you. Convertkit's simple, it's just what you need, and there's nothing extra, and there you get nothing extra that you don't necessarily need, but you do get everything that you do need, including automations and segmentations and things like this here, which is super important when it comes to email marketing. So the next sort of one, after user friendliness compared to the two, the next one is inside Getresponse. I noticed that if you have multiple lists and a subscriber subscribes to these multiple lists, then it shows as an additional subscriber. So it might be one subscriber subscribed to 2 newsletters, and then it shows on your full account as 2 different subscribers. With Convertkit, you don't necessarily have that problem because you can have them subscribe to multiple different lists, and it keeps the one subscriber, and then it builds their profile out, which is very cool. That means that if you're doing it with Getresponse, you might think that you have 500 or 1,000 subscribers, but you really only have 700 subscribers, so you could end up paying more for your account on top of that. So the platform also, Getresponse, doesn't offer marketing automations or autoresponders as entry plans. This means that you cannot effectively manage and segment your list the way you need to, especially when starting your list, and you really get lost with everything and miss out on the important parts of email marketing, which is segmenting your list, managing your list, that sort of stuff. So if we look over here at pricing for both of them, you'll see here that for both 1,000 subscribers, you only get autoresponders here for $13 a month. What you do get is on the first starter plan here for 1,000 subscribers, you'll get the automations and the segmentation. So you're getting audience tagging and segmentation. You'll get automated email sequences, visual automation builders. If you want to get that sort of stuff with Getresponse, you have to pay £44 a month, and you can see there 44 compared to 29. It just makes sense. When it comes to the autoresponders and things like that here, you can see you can get started for free if you compare the both the free plans. You get audience tagging and segmentation, and let's see, you get newsletters, one landing page, you get unlimited landing pages here. You get a website builder, but if you're using already a website builder, then you don't necessarily need any of these extras like website builders that you're going to be paying extra for here anyway. Also, when using Getresponse marketing platform, there isn't a place where you can easily create payment gateways. So if you can see here, you can sell digital products and subscriptions, so that's simple to do, and you can do that on the free plan and the paid plans and things like that there, which is really cool with Convertkit. With Getresponse, you can't do A/B split testing or tag subscribers easily within the builder, and it makes it super frustrating navigating the automation and segmentation of your list, because sometimes you want to tag subscribers within the email and it's restricting you inside Getresponse. So you're trying to do certain things inside maybe the email and you want to tag someone who clicks on a link, but you can't necessarily start doing this advanced tagging and segmenting your list based and building this customer profile. So that's what I like about Convertkit as well. So you can get a fresh start if you've been using Getresponse and you're kind of getting a little bit frustrated with it. You can move over to Convertkit, and I'll leave my affiliate link in the description below. Even if you just want to go and create a free account, get started up, set up, go in there and start seeing what it's like for yourself and how you feel like it works for you. Okay, so you can set up full visual automations so that you can navigate the user interface smoothly. So whenever you're in a visual automation, you can dig into that automation and go into the sequence, and then into the sequence you can tag people and then come out of that and zoom in and out whenever it's in Convertkit, which is really, user intuitive, and it's a good user experience compared to Getresponse, where you're coming out of this year and it's a little bit more outdated. So the pros of Convertkit. So when I switched from Getresponse to Convertkit as my email marketing platform, I'm so happy that I did. Convertkit is designed specifically for creators, like we talked about, and it has all the features and integrations needed to run my business. Okay, nothing more, nothing less when it comes to Convertkit, where Getresponse, you're getting a little bit confused with all these features here. With, you've got website builder, you've got webinars, landing pages, live chats, push notifications. This is an automation tool, or it's more like an email autoresponder, and you don't necessarily need all that, the extra bells and whistles. What you really need is, the audience tagging and segmentation, automated email sequences, visual automations. These are the more important parts. Like, you can segment your list based on whether or not they're in different sequences, and if they're in different sequences, you can have a separate broadcast list, which is very, very cool when you start to learn how to set that sort of stuff up. So the interface is much more user friendly in Convertkit compared to Getresponse, like we talked about, and it's also easier to get started with email marketing in Convertkit. There's segmentation automation on the starter plans, and you can take advantage of these powerful tools without having to pay anything extra or get any additional extra things that you might not want, that you might have to pay for here for £44. So if you're looking for an email marketing service that really understands the needs as an email creator, then give Convertkit a try. I'm sure that you won't regret it. Convertkit isn't just better because they have a great customer service and tons of cool features, it's significantly better value, like we talked about, so it saves me more money at the end of the day. So I'm just going to pull this over here a second, just so that you can kind of get an idea of what sort of visual automations. So you get slick looking visual automations with Convertkit, and you can build them out here very simply. If someone opts into a form, they go into this sequence, if they click in this sequence, and they've also got templated sequences and automations that you can import and tailor to your own needs. What I really liked about it is I can build an automation out in my inner circle, and then I can share that automation with the people in my inner circle, and then they can access that and import it straight into their account, which is cool as well if you want to do that kind of stuff, which I didn't notice that you can do inside Getresponse. I wanted to share my experience. Overall, I found Convertkit was much better marketing platform for creators for email marketing, and the interface is way better, and it's easier to segment your audience and see all that type of data. Plus the reporting is much more robust, and you can get a fresh start with your email list if you needed to go from Getresponse to Convertkit and bring your stuff over that way. So the one thing I don't necessarily like about Convertkit is the landing page builder, because it's not that flexible, but it's got really nice templates that I do like. But as well, Getresponse and MailChimp's landing page builders aren't as easy to customize either. So basically they're all similar with that their problem. So which is better? So if you're looking for an email marketing service, you may be wondering what one's better, Convertkit or Getresponse. Pro to Getresponse is you can build a website and other additional things that take away from why you get an email service provider in the first place. You can create campaigns for webinars, build subscriber lists, and easily set up automations. The downside is that it doesn't give you as many features as other services out there like Convertkit's A/B headline testing. So Convertkit has automation, sequences, an unlimited number of landing pages, and tons of great features like payment gateways and list segmentation, plus more. It's also fairly priced at $29 a month, or less if you have fewer subscribers, while still getting the email management features like automations we talked about that we need when we're email marketing. So they offer helpful tutorials with Convertkit, and they're continually working to keep the high deliverability. You know, if you've got, they don't just, I think it's easy to get kicked out of Convertkit's plan if you're doing some shady stuff. So they try to keep it really good quality people who are sending good quality content from their email service provider, so that everybody stays on a great IP and all their emails are getting delivered. With Getresponse, you know, there's a lot of affiliate marketers in there, and they might be sending a lot of different spammy type emails, promotional emails that, you know, land in the spam box and ultimately ruin the deliverability for everyone. So all around, Convertkit is a more pleasing email tool to use, and it gives you everything that you need as a creator to do your email marketing with no extra fluff. Okay, so you can get started with Convertkit if you want. I'll leave this link in the description below, and you can go ahead and check out this offer here. So you can get a fresh start and move over, and you'll get these additional bonuses: an onboarding plan, live group coaching call, and setup service if your email list is over 5,000 subscribers. And you know, these are the different plans here. So go ahead and check it out, create a free account, or go ahead and create an account and get started there, and you know, see what you think of Convertkit for yourself. Test it, split test it against Getresponse just like I did, and maybe you'll find out the same things that I did, that, you know, Getresponse wasn't as good as Convertkit for all the reasons that we talked about in this video. Have a great one, and I'll see you again in the next video. All the best. Bye.